It's a message. You know, it's very sad when you have very emotional, immature people that have money. You see, when they have money, instead of using their money to help others and do something, meaningful in the world, they'll spend their money and resources paying off your friends and your family to try and drag your name through the mud. Find everyone that dislike you to give a testimony of what you have done, because the majority of the time it's lies or something they did to you, and they're flipping it to make you the problem, the villain in their story. Then when you have people that do like you, they'll pay people to bully them to stay away from you. Then also they will have access to the resources of people that own these social sites. They have access to people that are in the phone networks, into the banking systems. So then they'll start hacking your devices. When you see your devices is glitching or screens are changing or the mouse is moving, it's not your computer, it's normally them. Someone that has the resources or knows someone in that company, because we all have jobs, and a lot of people have jobs in very high positions where they can just log in and access your things. So people with money tend to know these people, have lunches with these people, do business with these people, and then they illegally surveillance you through your devices, going through your financials, paying people to go through your banking statements, things of that nature. Then they also try to, when they wrongfully judge you or you have a fallout with them, what they'll do is start mixing the signals with the algorithms, trying to hide you from people that you know, hide people that know you from seeing you, your social profiles, your medias. They'll make businesses similar to your business and then cross the signals where people that come to your websites, people that come to your social sites, they're redirecting the funds to another site. This is a very advanced form of wire fraud. It's harder to be able to directly accuse them of it because they don't need to be near you to do it. They'll just have a friend that knows a friend, or a friend that owns this, company, or a friend that is connected to the people that run these sites and run the systems, and then have them, do them a favor of getting into your things. Like, of course, that the algorithms that's why we have routers. When you're dealing with your routers are to send signals back and forth. It's directing traffic in the air. You don't notice it, you don't see it, obviously. We don't see the same way we're on our phones, and this is still making it out to broadcast it into the universe. But they control these things. They are controlling the algorithm. Like, think about it. This is the World Wide Web. You should scroll and see all different types of different languages, different cultures. Don't you notice that you only see, the things and people and places that are personalized to you, people that's in your area? You see everybody in the United States. If this was just like a regular open web, when you're scrolling, you would see all different cultures in all different places because it would just be an open web. This is not an open web. They are deliberately directing who and what sees what. That's just how it is. So that's wiring. So of course, if they can control the wiring, they are controlling your funds. So if you are thinking, oh, I started this online store and I spent all this money on ads and I'm not getting sales, sometimes it's the marketing. But if you have a lot of visits, a lot of views, because we all know it's a numbers thing. If you at least have 200 to 300 people coming to your site, actually clicking on your products, and you have 0 sales, that normally means someone's redirecting your information or redirecting your sales. You're getting thousands of views thousands of people clicking your stuff to the cart and not even one sale, someone's redirecting your funds. That's stealing. It's illegal. But this is why I say the place is so corrupted. That's why I always say pray. You want to pray, and you want to pray, you want to ask the Most High God. Always say Most High God, because I do tell you there's many gods out here, and they are a part of the mess. That's why you want to ask the Most High God to speak to the person that can fix whatever is going on. It's very important to pray. Because sometimes the remedy systems that they have on this earth, you will probably sometimes you can't contact the right person, and guess what they do? Call their assistant, they start an investigation, but there's already a bunch of people that's paid off or in the, getting their whatever benefits from doing whatever they're doing to you. So they're telling the other person, yeah, it's getting handled, or they're gonna fix it or something, and it never does. It don't get fixed, and then they're just gonna assume that it's fixed, because a lot of these leaders today are not checking the work. They're just listening to yes, it's done, no, it's not done, but not checking the work. So when they're not checking, a lot of this stuff is just getting swept under the rug. But I already been making it a full prayer that anyone that does not check back obviously don't need to be in their positions neither. Because the point of being a leader is to lead. And if you are not checking what your people are doing, they're going to not tell you the mistakes that they're making. They're not going to tell you all the things that they're doing wrong, because they want to feel like they have it. They want you to think that they are fully capable of the job and that they're not making any mistakes and everything is all right. You'll be surprised how much mess you find when you go back and look through the people you're responsible for. When you look through their work, you're like, wow, I can't believe you was terrible. Like I thought you was like this elite person, because you speak and make things seem like it's all well, until you actually check out the work and realize how backed up they are, how much things haven't been done, everything that they missed over, all the mistakes that was made. You want to check back into their work. Look at what they're actually doing. Look into what they're actually doing. Because if you can't do that or take the time to do that, then obviously you don't need the job neither. That's the whole reason why you're there. You're there to make sure everybody under you is doing the right thing. That's the point. Because too much of this should not be happening. This is absurd. Financially abusing people doesn't mean that you don't care about the family, the friends, the people that they're connected to. They don't care about who they hurt, as long as they want to see you go through things. Well, guess what? Everything you steal, everything you touch, everything you do wrong will always return tenfold every time. So the little bit of things that you think you took now, you won't imagine how it's going to ruin your life later. Leave people alone. Till next time. All the interferences, like cross the signals, giving the interferences where people, report them. It's harder to